guys, it's Lulu Star. In today's video, I'll be talking about my top 5 favorite Powerpuff Girls episodes and my top 5 least favorite Powerpuff Girls episodes. Let's get to it. Let's get started with my top 5 favorites. Number 5, Ploys R Us. If you're not a Powerpuff Girls fan, I can just tell you what the episodes are about. But of course, most of you probably know, because my channel is mostly about Powerpuff Girls, but sometimes I do my singer stuff. Anyway, Ploys R Us, when the professor was sleepwalking, and he just kept getting the Powerpuff Girls, like, hundreds of toys, and Powerpuff Girls were like, oh my gosh, why did we get so many toys? Maybe it's because we saved the day again, and they love us, and they give us so many toys and stuff. And so, whenever the professor goes sleepwalking, Powerpuff Girls are like, oh, I want that toy, I want that toy. Then he just goes there, but then when he wakes up and he's like, oh no, I was the one who was giving them toys. That's when he woke up because of a little chipmunk toy. Brr, I'm cold, I need a sweater or whatever. And then the people were holding fake guns and shot the professor. And the Powerpuff Girls thought he was dead. That's why they cried, and they were like, it's our fault! I just love that episode. Powerpuff Girls get so many toys. It's a good episode. Number 4, Crazy Mixed Up Puffs. I love this one. Mojo Jojo mixed the Powerpuff Girls together, and they tried to find a way out. Like, they were jumping and screaming and stuff. And also one of the funniest parts, I'm going for a super spin. Super spin! No way! And then they spin around and screaming like, whoa! Oh my gosh. This is so funny. And the professor didn't like it. He was like, I just can't separate them. Crying and sobbing. Bro, Mojo Jojo was destroying town. But the Powerpuff Girls could still fight in it even if they are mixed together. Such a good episode. Number 3, Child Fearing. The episode where Mojo Jojo was babysitting the Powerpuff Girls. Like, the Powerpuff Girls were just annoying him and not Professor. He's gone. Mojo Jojo was just like, no, go to bed! And he was like irritated, like, I want you to go to bed so I can take my time, I can just relax. You girls are annoying. Such a good episode. Number 2, Crisscross Crisis. This is the episode where Powerpuff Girls and other people, well, characters, switch bodies. Like, Blossom is in Miss Bellum's body, Buttercup is in Professor's body, and Bubbles is in Mare's body. Oh my gosh. And Mojo Jojo switched bodies with an old lady, and he tried to trick them and, like, check other villains. And Professor had a machine that made them switch bodies. He thought it was going to be a great episode. Wait, great episode? What am I talking about? A great invention. And then he activated it, and then they just completely switched bodies again. Like, Powerpuff Girls switched bodies with animals. Like, Bubbles was a caterpillar, Buttercup was a snake, and Blossom was a dog. And Mojo Jojo switched bodies with a sumo fighter! Oh, so weird. It was funny, too. Such a weird but cool episode. That's why it's number 2. Now, are you guys ready for my number 1 favorite episode of Powerpuff Girls? Well, I don't know the name. I forgot the name. But it's when the Powerpuff Girls had nightmares because of him. Like, Blossom was like, oh no, the test! And Bubbles was surrounded by evil toys. Kind of possessed by him is what I can say, because they look like him. His name is him. I still don't understand that. And of course, spiders, because Buttercup hates spiders. Makes sense because lots of people in the world hate spiders, but I'm not one of them. I think spiders are cool, even though it kind of grosses me out the way they move, but it's okay. I'm just not scared of spiders, I guess. But yeah, that's my favorite episode of Powerpuff Girls Had Nightmares. I forgot the name, but whatever. Now, here are my top 5 least favorites. Now, all of these, most of the parts just anger me. Let's just get 2 of them. Number 5, Town and Out. I don't like this episode because one part where the girl was like, I love your color matching dresses. And Blossom was like, really? And then the girl was like, no. And that girl was being so mean to the Powerpuff Girls. Their outfits are adorable. That town is stupid, and Professor, for some reason, loved it. But then it's like, oh, I'm used to Townsville. Let's go back. I think it's called the town of Citiesville, but it was a dumb town because they were so mean to the Powerpuff Girls. I don't like that. Okay, number 4, the main event. It's where Bubbles and Buttercup were brushing Blossom's hair, but then they kind of cut it. And they regretted it. Like, Blossom had a weird hairdo, and they were just laughing at her. I just don't like that episode because, as you all probably know, that Blossom is my favorite Powerpuff Girl. Well, that's an unpopular opinion for some reason. But it makes sense because, oh, Bubbles is so cute, Buttercup is so tough, and I don't like Blossom because she's bossy. But Blossom's my favorite because her beautiful ponytail, she's wise and very smart and always knows what to do. That's the reason why I like her. And Buttercup's my last favorite because she's mean. She doesn't have the best hairdo. Bubbles is in between because who can't say no to Bubbles? She's adorable. Anyways, the main event, almost everyone in town were laughing at her, and I hate that episode. It's not the worst. There are some that are way worse than that one. I mean, it's better. Actually, no, it's worse than Town and Out. Town and Out is better because Puff Girls escaped that town, which is good. Anyway, so yeah, the main event. I mean, at least at the end, Blossom admitted, I do look really stupid. And that was kind of funny. But then Buttercup and Blossom, Buttercup and Bubbles said, we're laughing because we're happy. Yeah, right, you were laughing at her at first. Anyways, number 3, Sweet and Sour. This episode really angers me. There was 3 cute little animals, a cat, a dog, and a cute pink bunny. And they were robbing the bank and the jewelry store and the museum, and the Powerpuff Girls tried to stop them, but then everyone was like, they're too cute, take everything, and get those ugly Powerpuff Girls out of town. I don't like that. The animals are cute, but the citizens of Townsville were like, oh, look, it's those cute animals and those ugly Powerpuff Girls. How dare you? I don't like that episode. Gosh, it's just... I wish that episode never existed. I'm kidding. The first one should not exist! Anyways, the second one, well, number 2 of my least favorites, this is another one I forgot the name of. I don't really know what it's about because I have not watched it in a while. It's like the one where Powerpuff Girls met 2 guys who were actually superheroes. One of them were chubby, and the other one was skinny. I don't remember that much about it because I haven't watched it in a while. Because, for some reason, I don't know what was going on, but Blossom was smiling, and her sisters were like they had, like, X's for eyes. That was kind of weird, but then eventually at the end, they, for some reason, looked angry at Blossom. She was slouching on the couch. Hey, Craig McCracken, can you delete that episode from my mind, please? I don't like that episode. Okay, now it's the moment you've all been waiting for. Number 1 of my top 5 least favorites. A very special Blossom. So, for this episode, it was Father's Day, I think, I remember. And there was something the professor really wanted, like something about golf. But it was, like, really expensive. The professor was sad that he couldn't get it. But then Blossom wanted to make him happy. So she just got it without paying or anything and gave it to Professor. But then Bubbles and Buttercup were like, Blossom, where did you get that? But the professor was very happy that he got his prize. And hugged Blossom. And Bubbles and Buttercup were, like, confused or something. I think they were confused or they just looked mad. But here comes the reason why it's my least favorite. Who the heck would send a 5-year-old to prison? Like, you idiots, why would you do that? The police was like, the law is the law. And Buttercup and Bubbles were, like, fighting her. Like, Buttercup just, like, grabbed her ponytail and slammed her on the wall. I mean, it makes sense why Blossom went to jail because she got something really expensive without even paying for it. But you should never arrest a 5-year-old. Like, that's not smart. I don't like that. And one of the things that angers me most. You know how Bubbles is all happy and adorable, join the laughter. She's so cute. But Bubbles is not acting like herself in this episode. She was like, "Tell us, you big fat liar." Bubbles, you're learning all of these freaking things from Buttercup. Is that true? Just... Why? Why? I don't like that episode. Guys, please help me. I need help. Get this episode out of the series, Craig, please. It's the worst episode ever. Bubbles, why would you do that? Why? You know what? It would be better for Buttercup to call Blossom a big fat liar because, she's mean. She's always mean. But why would Bubbles say that? I just hate it when Bubbles gets mad at Blossom. Like, that is not right. Get that out of my mind. Bubbles, please stop it. That's not you. If Buttercup did that, I would still be mad because, she's mean. Well, that was it. That was an interesting video, but a very special Blossom is my least favorite episode, and the Nightmare episode is my favorite episode. What's your favorite episode, guys? What's your least favorite episode? And what's your favorite Powerpuff Girl? I mean, when I was younger, my favorite used to be Bubbles. The whole reason is because she was wearing blue, and you guys probably know that blue is my favorite color, because you see my OC is wearing blue with some stars, because, well, Lulu star. And, yeah. And, of course, I'm a Powerpuff Girls fan, so who would have known? So that was it for the video. I think another video that's coming soon. Have you guys ever heard of that game called I'm on Observation Duty? It's on mobile now, and I think that Blossom would enjoy playing it because you have to have sharp memory, and it's like a spot the difference kind of game where you go through surveillance cameras and spot active anomalies like ghosts or intruders. I've seen Think Noodles play it. You probably don't know who he is, but he has like lots of subscribers. Of course, more than me because I'm not the most popular YouTuber, but it's okay. But let's just hope that there'll be an episode coming soon because it costs money. But at least I think Blossom will have fun. I just chose Blossom because she probably has good memory, and Bubbles and Buttercup would probably have a hard time. But who knows? That might be the next episode, like after this one. Anyways, those are my top 5 favorite Powerpuff Girls episodes and my top 5 least favorite Powerpuff Girls episodes. So you can let me know in the comments what's your favorite episode, least favorite episode, favorite Powerpuff Girl, or anything, and that Observation Duty of Blossom playing it video might come soon. But if not, then maybe not in a while. But who knows? And the Powerpuff Girls might play One Night at Flumpty's too, since they beat it, which I'm proud of. But that was it for the video, talking about a bunch of stuff, but whatever. You can comment down below what's your favorite Powerpuff Girl. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe button and hit that little notification bell so you won't miss a video. I'll see you guys later. Bye!